opinion, people who are egotistical, I hate them anyways. They can all go burn in hell and die in a fire.
Why,
And,
thank you.
I mean, you shouldn't be egotistical to someone who's doing the same thing as you. I mean, you're doing if you're doing the same, if they're doing the same series as you are. I mean, it just depends. If they're ripping off all your stuff or something like that, it might be a little different. But I mean, being I never really had any respect for anybody who's egotistical. It just means you're trying to act like you're better than anybody else and really undercuts yourself.
Yeah, I can kind of speak out of experience on that one because I'm doing a series that everybody has done. Everybody and their toothless grandmas has done. Yeah, so, but like, Team Dat have been so nice to me, you know, not egotistical, so I really can't say anything in that regards, honestly.
I'll say some bad things about egotistical people, but I think that'd be rather egotistical of me. But in all reality, I'm totally a prick. But I've totally been on that end of it where I, just picked the series, and 1 week after the release, someone else came out with it, and there was a time when I was totally a prick about it. And I mean, I feel bad for that, but yeah.
Well, I'd say it depends on the group, because there's a billion Code Geass abridged series. Half of them I like, half of them I don't. And the thing is that I used to try to actually give criticism to those whom I wasn't satisfied with, but I just saw that over time, that just built enemies. Because in reality, I just say don't get involved in other people who are doing the same series as you, because if you get too involved, drama will happen.
Well, it depends on how it's approached, though. I mean, it really depends on how it's approached. I don't know if I agree with that, because if you basically, I went to Team Dat and I talked to them and I said, hey, look, I'm doing a Death Note abridged. I know you guys are doing it. I'm doing a Death Note abridged. Nice to meet you. Hope you're, nice people. We talked a little bit. I've seen them on Blog TV and talked with them there. As long as you don't come up and say, oh, let me point out every single flaw that you have and write it down on a piece of paper and shove it in your face. As long as you don't come off as egotistical, the inborn feeling that people will feel that you create a series that somebody else has already done is they kind of feel threatened that they achieved is going to dissipate, or a certain sort of rivalry. But to be honest, two abridged series of the same series can coexist just as much as two abridged series of different series. If you step back,
can't really say that's too true, because you got some series like Lil Krivos. I'm sorry, but no one's going to let another Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged survive.
Right.
Like, the only exception would be Season 0, which there are a few that are still alive out there. But again, it really depends on the fans on that point.
Yeah, no, I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, you're not as good as Team.Teba.io, therefore you are not good, and I'm going to judge your first episode based on the entire Team.Teba.io series. Yeah, it does come to the fans. But
and I just want to throw my series in there, because I know Eze has seen it, and Matt as well. Well, the thing is, I do a DBZ abridge, which is named another Dragon Ball Z abridge, because I know there would be like more of them out there, and mine is, well, just a small number as many others. But I did, however, get into the fray with some of the fans from Team 4 Star's side saying, boo, Team 4 Star all the way, and it's like, man, I understand you're a fan, but could you really just not try to be that really angry about my material?
Fans are going to be what they're going to be.
I mean, honestly, there's always going to be another abridged. I mean, with popular animes like that, with Naruto, Bleach, and DBZ, there's always going to be a lot of abridged series popping up, and then people are going to have their favorite. But I mean, you can have your favorite, but don't go criticizing other people's material just because it's not your favorite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real that each series is going to have its unless I basically what the blowing on the mic, I think that's from Matt.
No, that's ease.
Ease.
Come on, man.
Okay, that's a new one.
As a, my bad. You know, I'm new here, so got me some slack.
It
Anyways,
just sounded like something new added into the alphabet or something.
all right.
Time to
Anyways,
ease it back in.
Anyways, back to the discussion.
back to what I was saying. What was I saying?
Something.
Something important. It probably was.
Something about being a god of the new world.
How did you know?
Something about being just
He's
a
a
new
false
plan.
prophet, by the way. Super Messiah is yet to come. Episode 3, everybody, watch it.
What's this finally fucking out?
Continue.
I would love to continue. Any of you guys let me know what I was talking about?
We have no idea.
Okay.
I got cut off, and I'm trying to. Oh, let me think.
Are we still
Okay.
recording?
Yes.
Yeah, we are. This is very professional.
It is.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just move on to what I was going to say. The one problem I really have with it is that you have this sort of sense of walking on eggshells when dealing with people who do the same stuff as you. Like, I would normally offer criticism to other series, but if I give the same criticism to a person who does a series that is the same as mine, then that's just going to be instantly interpreted as disrespect and egotism.
Depends on how it comes across. Really, it is how you say it. I finally remembered what I was saying before. Yay!
Something about being a god of the new world.
Yeah, something about that.
False prophet.
What I was saying though is that it depends on how you come across when you're criticizing other series that are the same. If a series takes almost every single joke and says, "Yep, this is my series," then yeah, there's no way you're going to be able to come across as nice to that person. Hey, you stole all my content. If your series is different enough, you put your own spin on a series that's been done before, then it should be treated as such.
And I'm having a heart attack.
Nice
Oh well.
Sorry, guys. I killed Little Karibo.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys are next.
no, that just means that every single one of Low Cree's fanboys and fangirls
Yeah,
will come and murder you, crucify you, and burn your body alive. And your little Death Note is not going to be able to kill them all.
Or can it?
No. You
No,
got thousands.
sorry. Well,
Thousands.
wait a second. I got a plan. You order people in the Death Note to kill other people who are going to kill you,
Doesn't
so
that
that you
break-
only have to write down like a third of the names in order to win.
You still got
Yeah,
about
well-
a third of like 1 million subscribers. To
That's a
kill.
good point. We're fucked then.
Okay, there we go. Now y'all can finish up what it was y'all were talking about earlier.
I don't know. LK was just about to do a really good impression of Ryuk.
No,
Continue.
that's alright.
No, that was awesome, actually.
I can't remember what I did.
Something that got me eyes.
Like, you need the Shinigami eyes.
That was awesome. Hey, okay, would you like to do a voice? No, I'm just kidding.
Any discussion that anyone else wants to bring up, or do y'all want to finish up here?
Well, any discussion at all? Because
Well, yeah,
No,
we
wait,
can
yeah.
do a random discussion if y'all want.
We have plenty of those already recorded.
legalization
Let's
of
do one more.
Lolicon.
Let's do one more related to abridging.
Opinion on skipping content.
Ooh.
no jutsu!
Skipping content. Yeah.
It depends on what you skip. Is it filler? Is it not? And
The-
if you're really skipping filler, it's perfect comedy material.
Yes.
But doing an abridged series means you also have to abridge the plot. And you can't skip the plot if you're abridging it. If you're going to do that, don't call it a abridged series. Call it a parody or some wacky name like Metal Gear Awesome was. But if you're going to... Yeah. So if you're going to do a bridge series, you have to keep the plot points in.
You don't have to keep all of them in, though.
Foreshadowing and so forth. Yeah, kinda.
No, but I mean, like, there's so many subplots and everything. Yeah, keep the main plot alive, but, don't... I can totally this question because that's one of the things I don't like about my about Team Dot is that they cut a lot of stuff out. That's just me. That's what they did. That was their signature thing. What they did with the show. And it really depends on how you go. Like with anything else, it depends on how you go about it. What are you cutting? How much of it are you cutting?
An issue I have to kind of deal with a lot, which is just that I'm abridging Shauna, and I am doing something of a loyal abridgment, except that I've read the novels and liked them infinitely more, and changing events as such to the degree that I can with the footage. And I'm sure that's not going to get across because most people who watch the series have never read the books.
And it also does depend on the series. Like, it condenses, because of the freaking card games, condenses 8 episodes into one. Whereas if I combined 8 episodes into one, you'd be like, what? 8 episodes is an eighth of my series, I think.